Thanks for coming in. We're going to be practicing spring twist. We're going to go over some right ways and some wrong ways to twist. We are practicing spring twist, some right ways and some of the wrong ways to twist. If you're experiencing any difficulties, some of the reasons why you could be experiencing difficulties. We're going to go over some of that in this class today. Thank you for joining. This is the hair we are using. We're going over spring twist. Thank y'all for joining. Hey, Sarah, how are you, love? Thanks for joining. We're going to be practicing spring twist. Hey, Lauren, how are you, love? Thanks for joining. We are practicing spring twist. So if it's something you've been wanting to learn how to do or you've been doing and having a few issues, trying to see why, we are going to be doing some spring twist. So thank y'all so much for joining class today. So happy to have you guys here. How are you guys? How's everyone doing? We are practicing different ways to do spring twist, right? Different ways you can start the twist, the correct way to actually do the twist so that it holds, okay? We're not going to be using a lot of product in class today. The reason being is we actually want to get the form down. We want to make sure that we actually know what we're doing so we can correct any mistakes and we know that we know it outside of product, right? Because not everyone likes to have a whole bunch of product in their hair. So we're going to make sure that we actually learn how to spring twist the correct way so that we don't have to worry about that issue. So that's what we're getting ready for, spring twist. One way you can start off the twist is by doing a braid. This is the hair. This is what the hair looks like that we're using. That picture back there in the back is the actual hair that we're using, right? So it's by Ultra, and it's twisted. It's called Twisted Up. And you see the springy twist in the 24-inch. Okay, so it's fairly long hair. Okay, so there's a few different ways you can start this. You can just grab, right? If you've seen any of my other videos on my page, then you have an idea of how to add hair. If you have not, then we're going to go over it right now in class. So you want to grab, you can use this hair as your third piece, the client's hair as your third piece, or not. The decision's yours. You can split it. We're going to show different ways, right? We're going to show a different way. So the first way we're going to show is by actually using the hair as the third piece, okay? So you're going to use the client's hair or the mannequin hair as your third piece, and you're going to start braiding. This is one way that you can start a spring twist. You're going to start braiding. So this is one way that you want to start, right? You're going to grab, use that hair, and you're going to be braiding down, okay? So what you have here is you have their hair, right, separated from the two pieces of the spring hair. So you want to split the spring hair, split the client's hair in half, okay, like this. And then you want to start twisting to the right. Whenever you're dealing with spring hair, you want to twist to the right. And we'll show what happens when you twist to the left. But you want to keep the same tension, right, going down, and you want to twist to the right. Don't loosen up your hands or relax. You're going to keep the same tension, and then we're going to stop so you can see what it looks like. This is what it's going to look like, okay? So if this is what you have, This is me twisting to the right. If this is what you see, then you need to twist going the other direction, because some of the hair will work going to the right and some will work going to the left. So now we're going to twist this same hair going to the left to see if we see anything different. We're going to leave this here so we have a model. We have something to reference. And we're going to start on this side. And now we're going to twist going to the left, because we twisted going to the right on this one, sorry. We're going to twist going to the left to see if we get anything different, okay? So let's try to twist going to the left. Let me cut this here so it's not so long. Thank you guys for joining. If this is your first time in this live, can you put a 1 in the chat? If this is your first time in this live, can you put a 1 in the chat so I know it's your first time? We're going to be going live every day, doing braiding tutorials. I'm a licensed cosmetologist with over 30 years of experience. So we will be doing some braiding tutorials every day. Hey, Nikisha Peoples. I'm great. How are you? So we're going to try this here, and we're going to go to the left because we saw when we went to the right that it looked like this, right? Now, usually when I go to the right, the hair doesn't do this, right? Usually twisting to the right will produce the perfect twist. Right here, this is not, right? So just because you twist to the right doesn't always mean that the hair is going to do it, turn out correct. You might have to twist to the left. Okay, so now we're going to try it to the left. So, but just know that if your twist looks like this, that this isn't what you're going for. Okay, this is not what a spring twist is supposed to look like. So we're going to do it again so that we know what the spring twist is supposed to look like. So we're going to start braiding the way that we showed. To start the braid off, you're going to braid down just a little bit. Then you want to split the hair in half like that. So you have 2 pieces. And then we're going to start twisting to the left. Possibly going on with the hair, but we're going to start twisting to the left and see if we get the twist pattern that we're looking for. All right, so left or right, the hair will decide which way you're twisting it. Okay, it's not going to be you. You might want to twist to the right, but it might say we're going to the left. So let's see if the left produced a better twist than the right. Thank you for the support. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for coming to class. Now we have a better twist. You guys see the difference? So previously when I did a video on spring twist, I did the video showing twisting it to the right, and this would have been twisting it to the right. This time it didn't turn out right. So what you have to be aware of is that sometimes the actual hair is going to determine the way the hair wants to twist. Just know that the direction the hair wants to be twisted in. Just know that if your twist looks like this, and this is not the look that you're going for, then you need to twist it in the other direction. So here I twisted to the right, which is what I normally do, but it didn't turn out right. So this is not something that you're going to say, okay, I'm going to keep this. No, you're going to end up twisting to the left, and this is what you're looking for. Okay, so whenever you're twisting, this is the look for the spring twist that you're going for. You can start off with a braid. I'm going to show you a different way to start it off as a braid, and then I'm going to show you how to start it off with a twist, because you don't all, sometimes people want knotless. They don't want the braid. So you have to be able to, do different ways or start it off different ways. So now we're going to start it off a different way, but we know that the hair is going to cooperate being twisted to the left. This is to the right. This is incorrect. okay? Hey, Carolyn, thanks for joining, love. How are you? If you're new in the chat, can you drop a 1? If you are new in the chat, can you drop a 1? This is your first time in this live. Can you put a 1 in the chat so that I know this is your first time? So we're going to do another twist. We're going to start it off a different way, okay? Another twist a different way. I'm doing good, Caroline. How are you, love? Thanks for joining. Do you do hair? Okay, so we started off with a braid. With the hair like this, right? Holding it as 2 pieces and then using the client's hair as the 3rd piece. Okay. I like this hair. It's good. I like it. It's not bad. I like it. It's soft, very soft hair. Yes, your first time and you do hair. It's your first, oh, you do hair. That's good. Hopefully you can grab something that you can apply. You can share something that maybe you know. We're always up to listen in. So thank you for being here. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe because we will be doing lives every day. Okay? So if you have not subscribed, we will subscribe. We will do all sorts of styles from twists to box braids to knotless to cornrows to French braids. Yeah, any natural hairstyle we will be doing. Okay, so now we're going to we'll split this hair instead of this, okay, having it 2 pieces like this and using the client's hair as a 3rd piece. We're going to split this side into 2 and we're going to connect the client's hair with this middle piece, okay, like this. You grab and you connect the client's hair to this middle piece and you turn, okay? That's how you do that. Before you break down, you want to split the client's hair in between. So you have some in this middle piece right here, and you have some in the piece that's to the left. Then you want to turn, grab, turn, grab. Now you're breaking down, turn, grab. That's the motion that you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're turning, you grab. You turn, you grab. You turn, you grab, okay? Now, the piece that doesn't have any of the client's hair is the piece that you want in the middle, okay? So you don't have to braid down too far. This piece right here doesn't have the client's hair in there. This piece does and this piece. So I'm going to split the one that's in the middle that doesn't have the client's hair in, okay? Split that one down the middle. So now you have it on both sides. Excuse me. And we know that we have to twist to the left because when we twisted to the right, the hair did not perform well. It didn't twist correctly. So you're going to twist to the right. I'm going to tell you something else that you'll notice, and that will also help you know if you're twisting in the right direction, okay? When you're twisting in the right direction, you will notice that this is very smooth. The twist is smooth, right? It's very even. That's how you know you're going in the right direction. And I will show you how it looks when you're going in the wrong direction. How the actual twist, before you even let go, how it looks. So this is how you know that you're going in the right direction right here. If it looks like this, you're twisting correctly. Okay. Then you're going to go all the way down. And then we're going to show how it looks if you're going in the wrong direction. And you already know, like you shouldn't even finish the twist. This is what it should look like before I even let it go. If it doesn't look like this, then you're either twisting wrong or you're going in the right direction, wrong direction, okay? This right here is what it should look like when you're going in the right direction. See how that twist looks? This is the right direction. The twist should look like this. Okay, this is a spring twist. This is what it should look like when you twist in the right direction. The hair is supposed to spring back. This is if you're twisting wrong. So if you're not twisting the hair correctly and you've been getting spring twists or desire spring twists and they look like this just means that the hair is not being twisted correct. Okay, and I'm going to show you what it looks like while you're twisting it so that you know that you're not going in the right direction. We showed what it looks like when you are, and now we're going to show what it looks like when you're not. Thank you everyone for joining. If you're new here, can you put new in the chat? Can you just type new? If you're new, if this is your first time joining this live, can you put new in the chat? Thank you guys for joining. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Appreciate you being here. Hi, thank you for joining, Regal. Thank you for joining. I hope that the class will give you some assistance in any. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so now we're going to show what it looks like while you're twisting it, okay, that is in the wrong direction, okay? Now we're going to show what it looks like when you're new. When you're twisting in the wrong direction. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let's go back. Okay, here we go. If you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel because I will be going live every day. I don't know the time, so make sure that you subscribe so you can get your notification. I will be going live teaching braiding, having braiding tutorials such as this, doing live braiding classes where you can ask questions. So make sure that you guys are connected with me if you're not already. Okay, so we're going to split this in half, this one side in half. Sometimes this hair will get tangled on you, so just bear with it. Spread it out. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you can share out the live, that'd be great. Maybe you know somebody that needs to see this. They want to learn some tips with braiding. They want to start braiding so that they can make some extra income. These are all helpful things, especially in this economy. Learning how to braid hair is something that can generate you some money. And if you do it well and you surround yourself with the right people that will help you, you can make a substantial amount of money that can help your family or just even yourself. So you start it off as a braid. We're going to start the next row as a twist, not as a braid. Okay, so some people want knotless, some people don't care. But as long as you know how to do both, you'll be okay. So let's split the hair in half. That's in the middle. So the middle piece we split in half. Now we're going to twist to the right. We've been twisting to the left this whole time. We're going to twist to the right. And I want you to see what the twist looks like so that you know that you're twisting in the wrong direction. Okay? So as you can see, this twist is not as tight. Like as I'm twisting it, it's very loose. And it's not as uniformed as the other one. Let me bring you in so you can see. You will start to notice that when this is how you know that you're twisting in the wrong direction. This is what we're seeing right here. So you notice that the twist is not as uniformed. You can see here that it starts to kind of, the line, you know, the twist, how do I explain it? The twisting is just, you can't see it, right? It starts to look all mixed while you're twisting. This is how you know that it's not being twisted in the right direction. And then we're going to let it go, and then you'll see what it looks like, okay? It's supposed to be smooth, and you're supposed to see every piece, right? Every section. And here you can't see this. You can't see anything right here, okay? When I let go, this is how you know that you've done it incorrectly. See how loose this is? See? Now you can see the difference in the twist. This is a spring. This is what it's supposed to look like. It's called a spring twist for a reason. It's supposed to be springy. This is not a spring twist, okay? This is not the idea of when somebody says that they're looking for a spring twist. This is not the idea of what they're actually looking for. This is it right here. And you can see the difference. This one I twisted to the right. This one I twisted to the left. I typically twist the hair to the right, but now I'm realizing that you can't say that you always twist it to the left. The only thing you can tell someone is that if it looks like this, then they need to twist it in the other direction. So let's show this twisted in the other direction so that you can see. So now you see this. I'm going to take this out. Thank you for subscribing, Regal. I'm going to take this out and I'm going to twist it to the left so now you can see what I'm talking about because you saw that. So now let's take this loose and now we're going to twist going to the left instead of the right. And then you can also see how the actual twist looks before I let it go. Let's get closer. You see how that twist looks very smooth, right? No imperfections. You can see every turn, every twist, right? This is what you're looking for when you're twisting it. This is exactly what you're looking for. If you see this and you can see every piece, right? Every connection, every twist, you're in the right direction. You're going in the right direction. If you cannot, if it starts to look a little blurred, then you know that, okay, I'm not going in the right direction. And you should stop immediately and go the other way. Don't continue to keep twisting because it's not going to come out right. This is what you should see. See how you can see that? Yes, the hair is kinky and I don't have any product on there. So that's why you see, you know, the frizz. But that's not what we're concerned about. We're concerned about if we can see the actual twist being made, right? If it starts to either bunch up or it starts to just, you can't see it, then you're in the wrong direction, okay? So you just keep going down. And then when I let go, you can already see as the twist is starting to, to release itself, you can already see what it's doing. You see that? This is twisting to the left. So that's how you know that this hair is supposed to go to the left, right? You might get another pack of hair and that hair is going to go to the right. But this pack is going to go to the left. And as you can see here, we went to the right and this is what it produced. So if you're having issues and this is what it looks like, you need to twist in the other direction. Okay? Sometimes when people have straight hair, like the mannequin hair is straight and you're dealing with textured hair, this spring twist hair has texture, you'll experience this where the person's hair will start to peek out because their hair is actually straight, okay? And the spring hair is not straight, it's kinky. See, that's why it's important, Regal. I'm glad that it makes sense now. And sometimes it's the small things. It's not even something super huge. It's very small. So if somebody has straight hair, you will experience the hair coming out. Well, they could experience their hair coming out because there is a texture difference, right? There's not too much you can do about that, okay? There's not too much you can do about it. Not blow drying it, right? Maybe air drying it. Not doing it super straight where their hair is like this mannequin hair where it's just super straight. That may be something that you can do. So you don't necessarily want to have their hair bone straight so that it can blend and then the hair doesn't come out like this, okay? But this is as a result of the person having straight hair, all right? So let's do some other ways to actually start the twist, right? Because this is started with a braid. You might have a client or you might decide for yourself that you don't want it braided. You want it to be knotless, right? You want it to look more natural, like it's coming out of your scalp. So let's show a couple of different ways to do that as well. You always want to have options. At least I do. I like having options, y'all. I don't like being stuck only knowing something one way. Okay, I want to know about 5 different ways to do it, and then I'll decide which way works best for me. And that's how I teach my class. I teach you guys multiple ways to do the same thing, and then you decide which way is going to work best for you, right? What I like, what works best for me may not work best for you. And so it's very important for me to show you different ways to do the same thing, and then you figure out which one you prefer. All right. So now we're going to start. A lot of people like to use this hair if they're doing natural twist on themselves. They'll also use this hair. So let's show that, because if you are a person who likes to just wear your hair twisted and you want it to look more natural, then you might want to do it this way, where you're going to start it off as a braid. You'll start this off as a braid. Okay. I'm going to do a couple of the braids, right? A lot of people do this as well. They start off as a braid with their own hair. We're going to do a row of braids without adding any hair. There's many different ways you can start twist. So we did the knots with this twist hair. Now we're going to do knotless, but we're actually starting off with the person's hair. So you would go and you would do several braids, okay? Several braids. I'm sorry, hold on, I don't know what is going on with this. Hold on, you guys, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. So we will make several braids. This is a way to do knotless twist. So if you're a girly who likes your twists, but you want to add a little length to them, you want it to look more natural, this is what you can do. And you can do this on yourself. This is a hairstyle that I used to do on my girls a lot. And so I love it because it looks very natural. It's low tension. So if you're looking for a low tension hairstyle that looks good, this is also something that you can do. Okay. You will part it out and then do your braids. Do your individual braids, and you don't have to braid down too far. And then we're actually going to add the hair, and so you get a different look. Okay, so we're going to show a different look than this. This has a knot for the spring twist. We're going to do knotless. And then we're going to do it where the hair is just actually twisted. So we're going to show you 3 different ways to do spring twist. All right. So now we're going to add the hair to these braids. So what you do is you can undo a little bit of it right here. And then you want to feed this hair in just like you would do a feed-in braid. See that? You would take this hair, you would feed it in the same way you would do a feed-in braid. You would take this hair, and you would feed it in the same way. And you would braid down just a little bit. And if you want less braided, you can start up here, okay? We'll show that as well. And then from here, you want to split this hair. The one that's in the middle is always the one that you split. You want to split the hair like this. Make sure that they're even, so kind of make sure that they both have the same amount. And we already know we have to twist to the left, not to the right. So if your twists are not coming out right, if your twists are looking like this, that means you're twisting in the wrong direction, okay? And you need to twist going in the other direction, and that will change everything. So this is a knotless twist. So if you're looking for a knotless twist, this is a way that you can do it. There's another way, but this is one way that you can do a knotless twist. So it looks very natural, very lightweight. There's no tension on the edges, no tension on your scalp, period. Okay, so this is a knotless twist. And we're twisting to the right. And this is what you have, okay? So this is what you would have right here. This is a knotless twist. It's very natural, Lightweight and easy, something you can do on your daughters, something you can do on yourself, right? Very simple. But what you have to make sure is that you twist it to the left and not to the right, okay? Welcome in anybody that's new. If you're new in the chat, can you put new? If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Do not hesitate to ask. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel because I will be going live every day, teaching class, right? Yeah, I like this too, Keish. I like this as well. Okay, so let's show it a little closer. Maybe you don't want this much braided, right? So let's show it with less braided. So what you can do is you're going to start it off as a knotless and you're going to add the hair a lot sooner. So same idea, just less braided. So let's show it that way. If you're new in the chat, can you put new, please? Thank you guys for joining. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you know when I go live and do these braiding classes. Okay, so we're going to do another one. Let's do another one. So we're going to start off as a braid. And then we're going to add hair. We're going to add hair like we would if we were... Sorry, I just want this hair to sit right here. Acting up on me now. We're going to add this hair right here in the middle. You're going to turn, grab, and you're going to add again. You're going to add hair right here in the middle. You're going to turn, and you're going to grab. And you braid down as far as you want. So say you just want that little bit braided down, right? You don't want as much as was braided down here. You can stop right there. Split that hair that's in the middle into two. Okay. Now both sides have hair, and you're going to twist to the right. To the left, sorry. You're twisting to the left. I'm so used to twisting to the right, but this hair doesn't want to do that. It wants to twist to the left. So we have to twist to the left. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe so that you know when I go live teaching braiding tips and tricks to help you. This is something that you can use, right? Braiding and hair is something that it's always going to pay, you guys. You can always make money doing hair, always. And if you can't make money doing hair, you can always save. So in turn, you're still making to some extent, right? So learning how to braid, even if it's just something that you do on the side and you figure out like 1 or 2 hairstyles that you like to do that are quick, don't take you a long time, do it. People always want their hair done. I don't care what's going on. It could be a recession. It could be any sort of thing. People are going to find ways to get money to get their hair done. So this is being twisted to the left with less braided at the top. Beautiful. See that? That's beautiful. Okay? So this is another way. Less braided. That's what I showed here, less braided. This had more braided, this has less. It looks very natural. Okay, so if you're looking for a natural hairstyle that's lightweight, you like twist, you want to try something like this. You want to try a spring twist, knotless, and this is what you're going to get. You can wear this hairstyle for a while. It should at least last you like 2 months if you just take proper care of it. If your twist is looking like this, that means that you did it incorrectly, okay? That's what we've been going over in class. The right way to twist. The direction that you're twisting the hair in matters. A lot of people don't know that, but the way that you twist the hair, the direction matters, okay? So the hair will let you know. Okay, this pack of hair wanted to be twisted to the left. I've braided with the same brand, and when I use the hair, twisting it to the right worked just perfectly, okay? So make sure that you are paying attention and just don't think that, oh, this is the way the hair is supposed to look. This is the way the twist is supposed to look. Springy, exactly what it says. It's a spring twist, so it's supposed to look very springy. All right. So now we're going to finish these off. And you want to pre-part. So if you're looking for videos on how to pre-part, I have those videos on my page as well. So make sure you connect, follow me, subscribe. I have pre-parting videos. I will be going live. If you like this live and you're interested, can you please put a 1 in the chat? If this live is helpful for you or helpful to you, can you please put a 1 in the chat? Okay, so now we're going to do another one for anybody who just came in the room, didn't get a chance to see it. We're going to do another one. Okay, so what we did was we started off, we're going to start with the braid. So that's how you would start a braid. And we're going to add the hair. Make sure you guys connect with me. We will be holding live braiding class every day. Okay. I will have a giveaway for anybody. You're new. Yeah, you got to get some of this hair. I will be doing a giveaway. I'm just waiting for a few things, but I will be doing a giveaway on a beginner braiding kit. So it'll be everything that we will use in class, from the spring hair to the comb to the clips to the products that I use. The mannequin head will be included. So if you're a stylist, if you're a beginner, if you're a mom wanting to learn how to take care of your children's hair, I will be having a giveaway. Okay, we will be doing a giveaway on a braiding kit, which, you know, you can use when you come to class. You don't have to buy everything. You will have everything. So we are twisting to the left, not to the right. We're doing spring twist, and we're discussing the correct way and the incorrect way, what you should expect to see when you're doing these twists. So this is what the twist should look like, not this. See the difference? A lot of us are getting this, and this is what you're looking for. Okay, this is what the spring twist hair should look like, not this one. Okay, can all see the difference? This is what you should have. Okay, so let's do another one. And then the next row, we're going to start it off as a twist without the braid. Thanks, Keish, for tapping that screen. Thanks for the support. Thank you guys for y'all support in the live. If you have not connected with me, please subscribe to my channel. I will be holding live braiding classes. So if you maybe cannot afford braiding class, right? Want to learn some things, you need to make some money, right? To be able to even afford a braiding class, you might want to join my live. So make sure that you subscribe so that you know when I go live. I've been braiding hair for over 30 years. So the information that I'm giving you is information that people pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for. And sometimes they still don't know what they're doing, okay? Sometimes it's not the person, it's not you, but it's the actual instructor, right? It's the teacher. Are they able to translate? Are they able to convey in a way that you understand? So if there's something that you've been needed to learn, I'm telling you, you want to get into these lives. You want to come to class, ask questions, see what it is that you're doing wrong, right? There's so many ways for you to generate income. or ways for you to save. And doing hair is definitely one of those ways. You can generate a substantial amount of income and you can save a substantial amount of money. So if you've been wanting to know how to do twists, how to do braids, you want to join my live. These are classes that people pay thousands of dollars for that I'm giving for free. I'm getting on here for free, teaching you, showing you what to do. So take the opportunity. Don't let it pass you by. You don't know which way the economy is going. So you need to make sure that you can, take care of yourself. You have something in your back pocket that you can do if you need to. You always can say, I can start doing hair. I know how to do hair. I am licensed. So that was another one. We twisted that hair going to the left. This is a spring twist. You can decide what you want to do on the ends. If you want to put rods and you want to make it curly, you can do that too. Okay, it's your decision on what you want to do to the ends. You can cut this off right here just so it's not so stringy. Or you can put rods and you can make it tighter and put more curls on the ends. That's up to you. But this is a knotless versus a knot. This is knotless. So this is going to look natural. This is going to look like it's coming straight out your scalp. Nobody's going to know that this is not your hair. Okay, unless you tell them. This is it right here. Knotless spring twist. Okay? So we're going to show how to start it off with an actual twist, right? So maybe you don't want to braid it all. Maybe you want it to be twisted. Let's see what that looks like. Some people like braids. Some people don't like braids. It's really up to you. But if your twist is looking like this means that you're doing it in the wrong way. You're welcome. This means that you're doing it the wrong way. If your twist looks like this, okay? That means you're twisting in the wrong direction. I twisted this going toward the right. You need to twist going towards the left. Okay? So let's show a twist without hair. And I have a picture up here so you guys can see the actual hair that I'm using. So if you need to know what hair I'm using, that's it right there. If you want to get it for your next class with me, then get the hair. Get braiding hair. You'll need some synthetic braiding hair, spring twist hair. Those are the main two right now that we'll be using in class. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. If there's any questions that you have, feel free to ask. If you're new in the chat, please put a 1. If this is your first time, please put a 1. If you are new in the chat, please put new. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I will be going live every day, so you want to know when I go live. Okay, so now we're going to start it off as an actual twist. I also hold these same braiding classes on TikTok, right? Where I have over 20,000 followers and we hold class. Okay, so you can also join me over there if you're on that platform as well. But I still will be doing the YouTube live every day. I just don't know the time yet. So make sure that you connect with me. Subscribe to the channel so that you know when I go live. Now we're going to do a spring twist. And we're not going to do a braid. We're just going to start off as a twist. Okay? Spring twist. Okay? So what do? We split this hair in half. This hair in half, right? 2 pieces here, 2 pieces here. We're doing a spring twist without a knot or a braid, starting off as a twist. This hair wants to be twisted to the left, not the right, so you got to twist to the left. You gotta twist the hair to the left because that's the way it want to be twisted. And you twist both pieces to the left. Hopefully you can see. I'm twisting to the left. I'm twisting this hair to the left. Then I'm gonna cross them over. Okay, hold on 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Twist to the left. This is starting off as a twist. Twist this one to the left as well. And we're twisting to the left. And then you just keep twisting. This is a knotless spring twist. I still feel like I'm going to the right, y'all. Hold on. I might have to do it the other way. This hair is going to the right, I can tell. We're going to see when I let it go. But this looks like I'm going to the right to me. And if I'm going to the right, that's wrong. So we're going to see right now. And then we're going to correct that. We're going to see what it does when you go to the right and how it messes up. Okay, this is not what your twist is supposed to look like. So if this is what your spring twist look like, then you're twisting the hair in the wrong direction. It should look like this. This is incorrect. So now we're gonna fix it. We're gonna do it correctly. But we started off with no knot and a twist. As you can see, it's a twist at the scalp. Okay, no knot, just a twist. Now we're going to twist in the other direction so that we can do the twist correctly so we can see what it actually looks like because this is incorrect. If you're new in the chat, can you please put 1? Make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. If you are not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel because I will be going live holding these same type of braiding classes. So if you're new in the chat, please put a 1. Please subscribe. Especially if this is helpful. Okay, so now we're going to do the same idea, which is we're starting off with a twist, but we're going to go in to the left, okay? So we actually need to twist to the right to go to the left. So we're twisting the base right at the root. We're twisting that to the left, like this. Twisting this one to the right, sorry. To the right, and then we're gonna twist going to the left. Now, when we twist, we're going to the left. Yeah, you can do it all sorts of ways. That's what I love about this hair. It's so versatile. And it looks so natural. So this is twisting to the left. And we're doing knotless. So this is knotless with a braid. This is knotless with a twist. Okay, so we're actually doing a twist. And we're doing knotless. If you're new in the chat, can you put a 1? Can you guys support by tapping the screen? Liking the live, that helps YouTube know that this is a live that you're interested in, and it will push me out to the FYP and introduce us to new people and more people, okay? So this is being twisted to the left, knotless. We can make this tighter. We'll go over that, but this is the correct way to twist to the left. You have no knot. There's no tension. And we will go over how to make it tighter. But do you guys see this? This is what I want to make sure that you see right here. Okay, right here. So let's do another one. Knotless. We're doing knotless twist, spring twist, okay? I know the Father gonna push this live. He gonna get us where we gotta go. I just gotta keep showing up every day. I gotta keep showing up every day, and he gonna do the rest. I trust him. 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 What you mean, Keisha? What you mean? Not the FYP page. What you mean? I trust him, trust him, trust him. Okay, so we're going to do a knotless. So you want to split the hair in half. Okay. Add the hair of your choice that you're going to use, right? You start twisting, right? You're going to start twisting at the scalp. Then you're going to twist this one as well. You're going to twist this as well at the scalp, right? And then from there, you cross them over. And then you twist them both together. This is how you secure it. Twisting them both together. All right? And then from there, you just twist. And you're going to the left. We're doing a knotless, braidless twist with spring hair. And the direction that we have to twist this pack of hair in is to the left. Other packs of hair may need to be twisted to the right, but this pack of hair needs to be twisted to the right. Push me out to the FYP. Push me out, y'all. I know that they will share the live with more people if people are engaging in the live. You guys see that? So you got your knotless twist. Okay. You twist it to the left. There's no knot. It's just a twist. This is what you have. Okay. So you have many options. You can start it off with a knot, with a braid. You can start it off with a knotless braid. Or you can start it off with a twist. 3 different ways you can start your spring twist. This right here has a knot, but it's braided. This has no knot and it's braided. This has a twist and you just continue to go down. So there's 3 different ways for you to start your spring twist. If your twist starts to look like this, that means you twisted the hair in the wrong direction, okay? So instead of going to the right, instead of going to the left, I twisted this hair to the right. Some packs, like I said before, disclaimer, some packs do not work when you twist to the right. But if the only thing you need to know is that if your twist looks like this, then you twist it in the wrong direction. That's the only thing you need to know. And then from there, you know that you need to twist in the other direction, okay? And when you change it, you will notice the difference in the twist because the hair is supposed to look like this. This is what the hair is supposed to look like. Right here. Okay, this is what you're supposed to see. So if you have not connected with me again, make sure you connect with me. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I hold live braiding classes every day. Okay, you're able to ask me questions inside the live. If you need to see something, you're able to ask me that. Okay, and I can show you in the live what it is that you're asking me. Okay, so if you have not subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you can get your notifications of when I'm actually going live. So is this making sense? Everybody understands this, right? Everybody in here understands what it is. I will do a video on it and I will post it so that you guys can see. For anybody who missed class, didn't get a chance to see, I will do a video and actually just post and then go from there. But is it making sense? Everybody understands? Okay, we were on here for 40 minutes. We are not going to stay on much longer. I thank you guys for joining me. For everybody that joined, for everybody who subscribed, I appreciate your support in the live. I hope that it was helpful. Please make sure that you come back. I will be doing more lives where I'm teaching braiding. Okay, so if you have any questions, get your questions, write them down, remember what it is. If you've been struggling with something, remember that too, right? And write that down so that when you come in class tomorrow, you have your questions, you're ready to ask and get the help that you need so that you can start making you some money or saving you some money, okay? Well, I appreciate all y'all support. Thanks, Keish. I'm going to call you. And y'all have a safe and amazing day. Thank you.